Haven't had any messages pop up on OBS yet, so let's just see if we're running. Oh, it still says that I'm released from hospital. Okay. Looks like I'm live. Corey Sykes, hey bro. We got a message from Sarah as well. We're popping up live on the stream as well. Check that out. Oh, thanks so much for the help for the kickoff, guys. Looks like we're looking good. Would you look how flash this shit is? Live from E4 Records. We're standing by to connect to the States in 30 minutes. Maybe I'm just going to leave it for 15 minutes and then see if the server's going to let me log in. What's the sound sounding like? Let's try and get some tracks going. This is Earthiogen. Actually, no, you know what? I should start recording. Hold on. Hey, Big Bro, how's it going? We're just kicking off the stream, getting some audio starting, and I reckon I'm going to actually start recording this now because, hey, why the hell not? Paddock Radio. We're streaming live to air right now to Shouting Fire in the States. Shouting Fire is the global burner radio network. My name is Triple F. We're live to air for another week, and it is fucking good to be back in the big city. They've turned on all the rain and all the roadblocks for me as soon as I came in. It was a bit of a lame drive getting up from Manukau to where I am at the moment. This is the E4 Records home base HQ up here in Newland. They've got a big party coming up next week as well. I think next week, 2 weeks away, something like that. This is a brand new track from Earthiogen. Tune is called Tweaking Ticky. And I think we're actually live. So if you guys hang out and check it for me, send us a message on our Facebook page. We're also live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and we're live to air with Shouting Fire as well. So hang out. This is your Sunday afternoon.
Really unusual story breaking here this morning. It involves the Prime Minister, a ponytail, and some Pinot Noir. That's a very tantalising ponytail.
Wanna see some Michael Jackson dance moves?
I've heard enough.
As the universe was created, so was the land.
Right, what have we got today, John?
I've got some really good hits.
Oh, hits.
All right, it's Paddock Radio. We're usually broadcasting on 88.1, but today we're live to air from E4 Records HQ in Auckland City. It is a horrible pissing down day out there today. It's nasty and grey and lame. What are you up to? Wherever you are, around the country, around the world, my name is Triple F. Good to have you along again. We had a big old crash last week. It was supposed to be a recorded show, but it didn't end up being anything because it all kind of crashed and fell apart and it was totally lame. And so today, I was supposed to spend last night actually testing the setup, but instead we spent last night mixing progressive music and drinking an enormous amount of beer. So we didn't do a huge amount of testing at all. I've basically just been flapping around trying to make these laptops talk to each other since I rolled off the couch at 10:30. If you're hanging out on the Shouting Fire stream especially, give us an email, paddockRadioLive@gmail.com. That's PADDOCKRADIOLIVE. That's nice and slow for you Americans out there. It should be about 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and I think maybe 7 p.m. East Coast, and maybe it's 5 p.m. on the Pacific side. I don't know. I don't pay all that much attention to you guys, but apparently the man is going to be burning any minute now. Less than a couple of months to go. I know we've got man spam all over the Kiwiburn pages. Everybody wants your money, so make sure you go along and check it out and support your artists. Paddock Radio is 100% artist supported. We only play stuff that you've sent us, so if you want your music on our station, give us an email, paddock.radiolive@gmail.com. Here's another one we got from the South Island. It's M2MYU. Tune is called Mercy Rail. You know, I've actually got to ask him what it's called. Got a nice bass line, though. We're going to be all over the show today. My name's Triple F. Live to air for the first time in weeks. And standing up too. Check it out. Tons and tons and tons of shout outs to throw around this morning. Big outs to Kees Jan all the way from the Netherlands. Hey man. We got Roxanne Owen tuned in from the South Island. How's Nelson today? What is it looking like? Kushla Callanan, good to have you on the stream. James Oliver, old school style. Mr. Corey Sykes hanging out at the top of the South Island. Maz Mace hanging out down in Wellington. Mr. Brian Tabb. Shout outs to Sarah and Taranaki. Cheers for being tuned in today. And a massive shout outs to everybody who's tuned in on shoutingfire.com. That is the global Burning Man radio network. Streaming live from Burning Man radio stations all over the world, of which Paddock Radio is one. We play no ads, and we play 100% listener supported, listener sent in tunes. This is one that got sent to us from the Bay Area in San Francisco. It's called McNulty's Curse. This is from a band called Manos Lindas, actually. These guys are really cool. Lots of metal and like violin stuff. Check it out. We're going to be hanging out for the next couple of hours And we've actually started our stream a little early today because I was testing and I thought, fuck it, just hit the red button. So Manos Lindis, McNulty's Curse, my name's Triple F, this is Paddock Radio, live to air from Auckland City. That's Manos Lindis. The tune is called McNulty's Curse. My name's Triple F, this is Paddock Radio. We're live to air from West Auckland in New Zealand, beaming live around the world on shoutingfire.com, the global Burning Man radio network. And we got burners tuned in from all over the globe. Had a couple in from last night from LA. We've got Keisyan tuned in at the moment from the Netherlands. Had a shout outs from Russia as well. Send us an email through paddockradiolive@gmail.com or you can get along to our website. That's paddockradio.tk. That's Paddock, spelt like the field. This is a track from Christchurch, actually. It's a bunch of wizards, and these guys actually are wizards. Like, they don't just dress up like wizards. They make their own instruments. See if you can spot the 11-string bass in this track. This is by Rhomboid. The tune's called Gigantopithecus. That was Gigantopithecus. That was by Rhomboid. Massive tune. Those guys make all sorts of psychedelic rock down in Christchurch. My name's Triple F. You are watching and listening Paddock Radio Live. If you go and check out our website, it's got most of the artists that we play on the blog. That's paddockradio.tk. We're also streaming live on shoutingfire.com. That's the global Burning Man radio network. Burning Man, of course, is going to kick off very shortly. I think they were saying it's 48 days till the man burns. They've also just been live from Where the Sheep Sleep in, I want to say Amsterdam. I'm not sure. This is Burning Man Radio, so we kind of make it up as we go. This is Hungy Jam, if it wants to go. This is by some good friends of mine down in the South Island over from Greymouth. This is Soul Kitchen. Takes a while to wind into it. If you're listening in, send us a message. You can jump on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Paddock Radio. We're also streaming live to our YouTube channel and our Twitch channel as well if you hate Facebook, and rightly so. This is Hungy Jam, tunes by Soul Kitchen. If you ever get a chance to see these guys rock out, I highly agree. Absolutely massive tune. That is Hungy Jam by Soul Kitchen. You can find out all about them on paddocksradio.tk. My name is Triple F. You're watching Paddock Radio. We are live to air from West Auckland. It's E4 Records kindly hosting us this week. And hopefully we can twist her arm into letting us use this awesome setup a bit more, because this is really cool. If you're watching me and you're kind of confused why it's not sounding all glitchy and lame and why I've got all this cool gear in front of me, we are live to air in New Lynn at the moment at a good friend of mine's place. This is E4 Records. They do a whole bunch of recording with a whole bunch of really cool people. One of them is one of our mates, Aidan Kelly, who's got a tune on here as well. Although I guess I probably have to ask his record label if I'm allowed to play it now. We've got some really cool tunes coming up for you. That was Hungy Jam Soul Kitchen. A couple of people have noticed that we haven't got the track listing running yet. No, because I'm still kind of putting it together. I was supposed to test this last night, but I ended up drinking beer and not doing anything and rolling around on the floor. So unfortunately, track listings aren't showing up in our OBS today, but they will be posted to our Mixcloud later on if you want to find out where that was. Once again, get along to paddocksradio.tk. We're live to air at the moment on shoutingfire.com. If you're tuned in anywhere around the world, send us an email, paddocksradiolive@gmail.com. You can find out all about these tunes. You can also add us as a friend, facebook.com/paddocksradiolive9, I think it is. I don't know why they added a number to the end of it, but it must mean that we're the 9th person to be called Paddock Radio in the world, which I highly doubt. We've got some, I think we'll stick with the rock for now. This is a rocking tune from Strangely Arousing. They just played in Auckland, I want to say 2 weeks ago, at Studio, and absolutely rocked the house. We had a really cool interview with a friend of mine, Shah Kra, as well, who was one of the organisers of that gig, and man, everything I heard from them said it sounded insane. So if you're hanging out on the stream, get some of this in ya. I don't have the bumper from Chakra loaded because I'm not very organised. So we're going to start you off with Ricardo instead.
Kia ora y buenos dias. You're listening to Paddock Radio, Radio Auténtica de Nueva Zelanda. Kia ora y buenos dias. You're listening to Paddock Radio, Radio Auténtica de Nueva Zelanda.
Oh, huge track, Kupenga. That was strangely arousing, absolutely massive tune. I met those guys down in Taranaki actually last year at the Waitangi Day celebrations, and it was just mental. I really like that sort of ska flavour, rocking out. I'm still actually chasing the left or right guys to send me some of their music as well. Don't forget, Paddock Radio plays all 100% submitted content. If you made a song, we'll play it. If you didn't make a song and you're like, hey, I heard this on the radio, we'll tell you to shove it. So you will not hear most of these songs on commercial radio. In fact, a lot of them aren't actually released at all. Some of them were released a long time ago and people forgot about them. And this is actually a track that we got sent from Evil Mule. If you're from the South Island, you might know this dude. And if you've been knocking around the hip-hop scene for a while, you should know about this track. This is Legalize. It's one of my favorite ones as well. Big shout-outs to everybody tuned in on the stream today. Chris Dogman tuned in from England, I think. Where are you now, dude? Have you managed to catch your boat back to wherever you're supposed to be? Corey Sykes hanging out on the stream as usual. That's another one of our regulars. And Miss Maz Mace as well. How's it going? I hope all the burners out there are having a really cool time. I think it's about 6:30 at night on the Pacific coast, but I'll have to get my phone to check that because I don't know what time it is. This is Evil Mule. Tune is called Legalize. We got some more banging stuff coming up for you, and we're going to get into some Hypnotoad as well, and maybe some Vectrix if you guys are of the Psytrance persuasion. Just don't tell anybody.
It's a sign of the madness and the criminal violence of our society that it dictates whether or not we may experience the healing effects of this plant, which has been with humanity since the beginning of time. For that to be called criminal is insane.
Free ganja plantation, listen for the power almighty creation, singing for the cleanness, go to the next generation. Give me this on my Igra meditation. Free ganja plantation, listen for the power almighty creation, singing for the cleanness, show artificial, the control.
Let me take you back to THC. My formulated jet, relax, stress, mentally capitally possessed. Pack a stash of hash about in your bong and talk back. Yo, it's your mind, nobody controls that. So hold back, who do you think you are? Slapping handcuffs on monk too long, smoking the plug, legalize it. No, you can't do that, cause the public must be kept ignorant from the facts. The non-beneficial drugs are readily available with pharmaceuticals, itching kids' pills, deranging you as an alcoholic. I can honestly say, buffing on the herb is better for your health any day. So use your brain, it's a consciousness and heart. So marijuana doesn't harm you, but that's what they're chasing after. So pass the reaper, I want to puff and blow smoke and talk about the fucking cover balls on the dope. They're shunned by the media and used by the Pope, confusing the politicians who refuse to let grow. A small seed turn green tree in the UV glow, where the hydroponics are the outdoor, yo. So the crowd living under the love white cloud, smoke up proud, please keep on harvesting pounds. This is Evil Blue, screaming legalize out loud. Fuck us all now, hot box at the courthouse.
Free ganja plantation, listen for the power almighty creation, singing for the cleanness, go to the next generation. Give me this on my Igra meditation. Free ganja plantation, listen for the power almighty creation, singing for the cleanness, go artificial, now the control all over the world.
The killer weed from colonial hip crops, the proliferation. We open up shop, legalize this generation. We getting high, no intimidation from the pork choppers in the sky. The killer weed from colonial hip crops, the proliferation. We open up shop, legalize this generation. We getting high, no intimidation from the pork choppers in the sky. It's mandatory that I bring forth reality, the THC. We've been growing pot for centuries. Since a Miller, I'll be rolling up the reefer, supporting, politicizing all the bounties of sativa. Legalize for the people in pain, medicinally using pot just to get through the days. Simple and plain, they used to use hemp in the close range before cotton worked African slaves. Within the history, you wouldn't believe weed was a common thing used in an evolved society. We choose to be ignorant to weed ingenuity, cause it's a threat to the corporate industries. Stick a seed, lay it up for the season, that toke in the morn and blaze in the evening. To the night, I'm labeled a criminal from pillar propaganda of a stoned individual. Who are you to fucking judge what I do? They say we are free, but they don't teach us the truth. I'm calm and collective, don't need no tensions. The cops don't give a fuck, they didn't make arrested.
Free ganja plantation. Listen for the power almighty creation. Singing for the cleanness, show to the next generation. Give me this on my high meditation. We ganja plantation. Listen for the power almighty creation. Singing for the cleanness, show to the next generation. Whoa. Remember me tell ya.
Taking the weed from colonial hit crops, the proliferation. We open up shop, legalize this generation. We getting high, no intimidation from the pork choppers in the sky. The killer weed from colonial hit crops, the proliferation. We open up shop, legalize this generation. We getting high, no intimidation from the pork choppers in the sky.
It is an extraordinary thing to call the consumption of marijuana a crime. It is a victimless crime.
It's the who wanna, ganja, marijuana, bitch you a gunner, keep it green, kiwi hunter, Tabuki Thunder, skunk Taranaki, to the east coast, blowing out 10-foot trees. It's the who wanna, ganja, marijuana, bitch you a gunner, keep it green, kiwi hunter, Tabuki Thunder, skunk Taranaki, to the east coast, blowing out 10-foot trees.
Para todo el mundo escucha la versión, para todo el mundo escucha con amor, para todo el mundo, ey, to all over the world. Member Jared Lyon, yeah man.
This is what governments are afraid of. They are afraid of a citizenry that is fully conscious, because then we just might start asking questions that would be very uncomfortable for the powers that be.
West Coast, that's some old school independent New Zealand hip hop from Mr. Oh God, no, it's just completely gone off my screen. That was legalized by Evil Mule. This is another track that's got sent to us through as well as Jesse Jamal. Track is called Truth of
Yes,
Heart.
yes, this is Jesse Jamal representing Moana Road Sound System. You are now in tune to the one and only Paddock Radio. Keep it locked. Boom.
South Island page from the book of Kiwi Rage. You beat a beat to inflame, 'cause my style can't be tamed. Lyrics of wisdom burn like magnesium ribbon. Recite my message right inside a reaction of the mind. Stay true to who you are. Remember everyone's a star. Seeking answers every day just may lead your soul astray. But all carry peace and you will make a burning fire to blaze. Oh, carry peace and you will make a burning fire to blaze. Oh, carry peace and you will make, yeah, yeah. Truth of heart can't be conquered. And to this music, I'm just a sponsor, contributing what I bring, injecting like a bee sting, a melody to sing about ancestral heathen kings. Intoxication of the poor, information can ensure the children to have more. Truth of heart can't be conquered. And to this music, I'm just a sponsor, contributing what I bring, injecting like a bee sting, a melody to sing about ancestral heathen kings. Intoxication of the poor, information can ensure Truth of heart can't be conquered. And to this music, I'm just a sponsor, contributing what I bring, injecting like a bee sting, a melody to sing, bound ancestral heathen king. Intoxication of the poor, information can ensure the children to have more. Got to have more, yeah.
I don't listen to lyrics straight away and think that's cool. I fucking hear music and I'm like, and I'm like, damn, like, dun, 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 like all the music gets me first.
Yo, she got a charm to keep you on her arm. Despite them crescent moves and dance it into your palm. She don't follow your rhyme or reason. That's why she's so intriguing. An eco-chic, a fire-breathing, nihilistic freaking. She wants it all, she wants your soul for a napkin. She'll leave you in a vacuum if you'd only let it happen. Control you like a doll for her goal of satisfaction. Cause she knows exactly how to milk the hold of attraction. But yo, she's like no one you've known. She's a conqueror, she's strong. She can't be held down, she's a wanderer. But after so long, you know you formed a bond with her. She's so damn difficult, but you're so damn fond of her.
She strips you bare, everything you got, but you don't care. She's difficult, you want her. She bleeds you dry, but you know you gotta have her by your side. She's difficult, but you need her.
She's impossible, obstacle after obstacle, leaving me a simpleton. She's phenomenal, sucking on a popsicle. She can't be straight, drumming like Watergate with the fancy breaks. Man, she takes my breath away, making me dirt chase. Best to say, making me wait to sense her earth's place. Come on, sunshine, just give me one sign. She said, I can't marry you, I'll leave you dumb blind. I'm not hearing that, dear, stand clear of that. Won't get near to fearing that I'm your mirror match. She said, here's to that, cheers, and wrote me off. I'll circle the globe, searching for that baby doll. I'm crazy, yo, I wanna take her under my wing. Not just a one-time fling for a one-eyed king. I called her queen, she said, not me. Well, let me treat you to dinner again, Van Naki. I won't eat you, I'll beat you to delivery. Baby, you're so damn difficult, and it's killing me. Brilliantly, your beauty got me starstruck ever since our first conversation outside of Starbucks.
She strips you bare, everything you got, but you don't care. She's difficult, you want her. She bleeds you dry, but you know you gotta have her by your side. She's difficult, but you need her.
This song goes out to my beautiful Starlight. Hey, baby. I got a date tonight with the most beautiful woman in Auckland. And don't you think that rain's going to stop us? We're going out. We're having some fun. I haven't seen you for ages and ages.
Welcome to the supercell. Yeah, you knew it well, the two of you repel. The future held no surprises. Even when she knows she's wrong, she has to wage war. Never on the same page, sometimes you wonder what you stayed for. but you made it yours. You're in it now, a 30-minute row over dinner. How did this become your life? But when you think you wanna bounce, she looks at you, embraces you, reminds you of what really counts. It all amounts to this: you can't expect perfection. It's complex, but in her own way. You know she shows affection. You love her more than your problems, more than the stress, more than the tension. She makes you whole. You've got that soul connection.
She strips you bare, everything you got, but you don't care. She's difficult, you are. She bleeds you dry, but you know you gotta have a by side. She's difficult, but you need her. She strips you bare, everything you got, but you don't care.
Oh, what a tune. That's Emerald. Tune is Difficult, featuring Jacob Wright, Luca, and Myra D. That's off the Discombobulations record sampler that we got sent through from our good friend Matty Hurleman. I hope you're doing okay, bro. We were both in hospital at about the same time, so we were sending emails to each other and racing each other to get out of hospital. Hey, I made it. Yeah. Probably a little bit earlier than I should have, but look at me. I'm standing up, doing good. Big shout out to David Tate hanging out on our YouTube stream. Oh, yeah. If you don't like Facebook, you can also watch YouTube. We're actually streaming live on all three of them at the same time using restream.io, which is actually epic. And I just set up the E4 guys here at the E4 HQ with an account there as well, so you can stream live to 3 different streams at the same time. We might be dropping our Twitch though, I don't know. If anybody's watching on Twitch and has some sort of opinion about that, then feel free to send us a message. Otherwise, we're probably just going to drop it and go to True TV. We've already got an account set up, but it seems to be working all right so far. It's such a cruisy, gorgeous day for hanging out and staying in bed because it's pissing down outside here in Auckland. And last week when I was in Taranaki, the weather was what mountain where? So, I think this cloud has been following me all the way up from the South Island. I hope it's not as fucking cold as it was down in Taranaki because, or Takaka even, like it was -2 when I left. So suffice to say, it's actually much nicer up here in the North Island at the moment, even though you got things like traffic jams and motorways and police officers. As long as I stay myself nice and hidden, the truck is snuck out in Whenuapai, and hopefully we're going to be bumping into the Bethel's Beach hippies out at Te Henga Studios next week, so we'll see how that's going as well. This is a really nice tune from somebody really nice in Auckland that I haven't actually run into yet, so Mr. Levi C. Sega, tune is called Mirror Man. This is just gorgeous.
Woke up from a nightmare, sat under running water. Reflection I see made guilt out of me, out of the seen by the one from the nightmare. Staring from the corner, the devil I see made guilt out of me, out of the seen. So I let go of the trouble.
That is a gorgeous track. Mirror Man by Levi Cisiga up here in Auckland City. My name's Triple F. You're listening and watching Paddock Radio. We're live to air from E4 Recordings HQ. This is in Newland in West Auckland. And we've been bouncing around the country for about 3 years, actually. I pretty much never, ever stop in Auckland. The only time that I've been in Auckland, really, I stay for like 24 hours and then I run away again. But unfortunately, while I was down in the South Island, my legs started just buggering up. And so I was pretty much screwed. So we decided to pack it all up and roll on up to Auckland, where there's lots of cool stuff happening. And this is one of the cool places. You might notice that there's way better quality on the stream as well. It's because we're not using my crappy gear that falls apart and clicks and crunches. Where I've actually got the luxury of having two laptops open at a time. And we've also got a HD quality camera in front of me, so you can see where I spilled my beer on my shirt last night and that little joint burn that I've got just above my right nipple. This is a tune by Alexis K versus Unsub. Oh wow, this is Wild Tigers I have known, and Miss Lily Unsub, you are on the list of people I've got to hang out with while I am still on the surface up here in Auckland before I get too sick of it and run away.
I'll come straight in with the singing because it sounded quite good. It's just 1, 2, 3. Just turn around, don't say anything, and kiss me. I will drop my knees for you, drop my knees for you. Never felt so sure, yet scared and self-assured.
Oh, we've got a leak in the roof.
I'm safe with you.
It's been pissing down all morning today, and now it's finally leaking. This beautiful song was sent to us by Chris, Mr. Cloud Dogs himself. This was recorded ages ago, actually. If you got any new stuff, flick it through to us. Give us an email, paddocksradiolive@gmail.com. Of course, Paddock Radio only plays your music. We don't download it from anywhere. We don't get it from anybody except the people that made it. If you made a song and you recorded it, hook us up. Give us an email, send it through paddocksradiolive@gmail.com. We'll get it on the very next show. And everything you've heard was actually emailed through by the people that made it. We don't like supporting big, lame, wanky companies, so we won't play you, Katy Perry or any of that crap. We're going to block you from all of our Facebook pages if you ask us for something like that, unless it's Freebird, of course. This is a tune that was sent to us by Roger Fox Big Band. This dude is actually a professor of music at Victoria University, and this was one of their recordings that they've chucked through. The Roger Fox Big Band featuring Erna Ferry. It's called Give Me One Reason, and then we might pick it up a little bit. What do you think? Massive shout outs to Contessa from Waiheke. Hey, you.
Give me one reason to stay here. Oh, and I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here. Oh, and I'll turn right back around. Said, I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. all too many times. You can call me baby, you can call me anytime. You got to call me. Well, give me one reason to stay here. Oh, I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here. Oh, I'll turn right back around. Said, I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me. Hey, and rock me through the night. I said, give me one reason to stay here. I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here. Oh, I'll turn right back around. Said, I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Something to say. I said, give me one reason to stay here. Give me just one reason why I should stay. Because I told you that I love you. Hey, and there ain't no more to say. Baby, give me one reason.
So much jazz. You're watching Paddock Radio Live. My name is Triple F. We're live to air from Auckland, New Zealand, in a place called E4 Records, which is a big old warehouse out here in West Auckland. Been hanging out here. The rain's been thundering down during the day, and that's been a little bit of a worry because I'm supposed to be going out tonight on my first date in a really long time, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really excited, and it's going to be raining. But that's not going to stop me at all. In fact, there's some really cool places you can go in the rain. This is a special request for the gorgeous Miss Starlight. This is Reggae Seed. Jesse Jamal and Capulet. This is featuring Dreaded MC. And maybe we'll get some chunk going on. What do you guys think? Send me a comment, send me a message. You can drop in the comments box no matter what you're watching. We are live to air on YouTube right now. We're live to air on Twitch right now. And we are live to air on Facebook page as well. If you want any of those video streams, you can get along and check out paddocksradio.tk. But also the coolest thing that we're live to air right now on, and we're really glad to be back on air with you guys, is shoutingfire.com. Shouting Fire is the International Burning Man radio network. So if you are tuned in to this, you can go live from Burning Man satellites all the way around the world. We had live from Where the Sheep Sleep last week. We had Vienna Burning Ball. They also were live from, what was the one in Wisconsin? Lakes of Fire, I think it was. That would have been huge. So a big shout out to all the burners on the stream. I haven't got any sort of numbers because I don't actually watch the browser as most people do. All I can really tell is when you guys give me an email. So flick it through, paddockradiolive@gmail.com. And don't forget, if you want us to play your music, you've got to email it in. This was sent to us by Jesse Jamal. Massive shout outs to you, matey. This is Reggae Seed.
I'm trying to plant my reggae seed inside your earth to find love in a cold jungle. Do-do-do. I'm trying to plant my reggae seed inside your earth to find love in a cold jungle. Do-do-do. I'm trying to plant my reggae seed inside your earth. Loving a corporate jungle. Yo, I'm trying to plant my reggae seed inside your earth. Loving a corporate jungle. Me not be careful what the weak heart say. Discrimination of a kind designed to trick the mind, but tight is won't change. Uneducated educators educating shame on the man who put the chains on the land. Understand you with the hand or flat the shoulder and the one that fade you. Now the cradle unstable is crumbling beneath you. Limited solid foundation left to cling to. In the end it come down to that you and yours finding a with the me's and mine to combine and put the pain apart, shame aside, planting the reggae seed of eternal life inside the mind of time to help brighten the light from these absurd lies observed by the crying skies. A month for earth immersed in the surge and negativity's curse. Once a land rich and diverse, slowly stripped of all worth. It only matters to you now that you think it's too late to put the curse in reverse. First tell me, do them must see the cup half full, or them must see it half empty? Well, for too many the cup's too empty, palms of the land of plenty. This is certainly not so. I'm trying to plant my reggae seed inside your earth to find love in a corporate jungle. Do-do-do-do. I'm trying to plant my reggae seed inside your earth to find love in a corporate jungle. Do-do-do-do. I'm trying to plant my reggae seed inside your earth to find love in a corporate jungle.
Uh-oh, we might have crashed tractor.
I'll take a road forever.
Now, for all of the shit that I've been giving the truck, and for how trashed my gear is, I think we just crashed tractor. Oh no! It's alright. It can figure it out. We just might have to restart it while we're live on air. Big shout outs to James Westwood dancing around in the living room with his 5-month-old. So nice to have you guys along. Massive shout outs to Shannon, Evelyn, and James, all the way from Taupo. Corey Sykes tuned in from the South Island as well. Marla Burgess, all the way from Wainui. And we got Dave on the stream. Hey, man. Radiant Lunatic tuning in on our YouTube. Hi from Waiheke Island. Keith Yarn says hi from Amsterdam. Hey, man. Apparently it's sounding pretty good. I hope so. Maybe we'll get a little twisty with it. Is this too twisty though? We'll find out. If it is, I might just kill it. This is a tune that was sent through to us last week, actually. It's Terra 9. Tune's Present Moment. We're just going to pick it up just a little. Just a little. This is some darkness for your Sunday. You're listening to Paddock Radio on Triple F.
Normal people, and I volunteered. I see. You feel you're normal? I hope I'm normal. I think so. Well, a little while back, you took quite a series of psychological tests, and I can assure you that you're a very stable and well-balanced person as a result of the test. How do you feel about coming here and taking training? A little nervous, perhaps. Well, I think that's normal. Keep this down, and we'll be back after a while and see how you're doing. What should I say? Yeah, what should I say? Yeah, what should I say? Yeah, what should I say? We can't keep talking technical. Can you see it? No, I can't quite see it. Tell me about it. No, I can't quite see it. I can't tell you about it. If you can't see it, then you just never know. If you can't see it, then you just never know. If you can't see it, then you just never know. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. My life. One or two people have said to me, I said it myself, that's what death is going to be like. Middle up on the feet. Well, I mean, there are the colors, the beauty, the design, beautiful ways things appear. People that I thought of. You're fascinating. Suddenly you notice that there aren't these separations. That we're not on a separate island shouting across the top of the earth trying to happy birthday.
This gorgeous, absolutely beautiful washing track is called Present Moment. The final master by Terra 9 of his Heart of the Matter EP. You can get all of this track listings. We're currently recording this show, so this is going to go up on our Mixcloud as well as all of our places, and you can get the track listing there as well. It's also going to be posted on our Facebook page. My name is Triple F. You're listening to Paddock Radio. This is a radio station that is run at burner events and festivals all over New Zealand. I've literally just got up from the South Island. I've been there for the last year, just about. Went to Burning Seed about September last year. And I'll be kicking into a lot more gigs now that I'm up here in Auckland City. So give us a message, paddockradio@gmail.com. It's so cool to have you guys along with me. Once again, that's a beautiful tune by Terra 9. This is a brand new one from Lily Unsub. This is off her brand new EP. Now, see, this is why I use dodgy shit, because it doesn't crash on me as often as other things tend to. And for some reason, Tractor just hates Josh. I don't know why. And I was getting right into that track. There was a brand new one from Lily Unsub. I can't believe it decided to die on me. Well, we're going to try and put her next track on here. That was Unsub. The tune's called Live Wilder. It's off her brand new EP that just got released on Pure Heart Dirty Mind Records. And for some reason, it doesn't want to play more than a couple of seconds. Don't know why. It's a waveform as well, so it should be going. But for some reason, Tractor's just decided to choke on it. But I was getting right into that banging stuff, so let's get into some trance then. Because I was feeling like a dance. That was really nice. This is Neuro GL. Tune's called Plux PN. Oh, man. If you're not dancing already, you should be. This track goes out to all my hard dancers. I hope you guys have been keeping track because we are going through so many genres. We're just tearing through them today. We've had the big band music. We've had acoustic tunes. This is hard trance. And we're about to get into some Suomi Soundi, which is sounds from Finland. And this track is Psilocybe. It's called Encounters of the Nerd Kind. Keep dancing.
Menge ginge. Mini kiki. Alkana hi. Handa kahatanane watakana.
Oh, Corey wants some metal. Okay, Corey.
Can you say, you're listening to Paddock Radio?
You're listening to Paddock Radio.
Can you say, you're listening to Paddock Radio?
You're listening to Paddock Radio.
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man? Psilocybe encounters of the nerd kind. Mr. Patrick Wickstrom, thanks so much for sending your tunes through to us. If you've got something that you've made, send it through Paddock Radio live at gmail.com. We're going to try and play another unsub tune because I love her tunes. This is the title track of the last album that she put through. And when I got this track, I just could not stop replaying it. It's called The Misadventures of Pillborn Delaney. A little bit more banging. And we've had a special request for some metal. This is pretty metal. We might get some more metal. My name's Triple F, Paddock Radio. Oh yeah. Paddock Radio, live from the E4 Records HQ in Newland, West Auckland, New Zealand. Going live on shoutingfire.com, the global Burning Man radio network. We got burners tuned in from all over the world. Massive shout outs to Russia, massive shout outs to the US, and big shout outs to Amsterdam as well. Lots of IP addresses tuning in from all over the place. That was the title track of Miss Alexis K and Lily Unsub versus Alexis K. Tune is called The Misadventures of Pillborn Delaney, and what a track! Got some Pick It Up for you. This is The Only Wave. Tune is by Lucid. Get that smile happening. My name's Triple F, Paddock Radio. Massive tune. That is The Only Way by Lucid. Sent us a whole bunch of epic drum and bass through. My name's Triple F. This is Paddock Radio. We're live to air from the E4 Records HQ in Newlyn in Auckland City. It's the first time we've been broadcasting from the North Island. Most of all of our gigs have been parked on the side of the road somewhere in the South Island with the wind and the rain and all the freezing ice and shit like that. It's nice to be back in civilization where there is food available 24/7 and, you know, roadworks 24/7 as well. Massive shout outs to E4 Records as well, who is hosting me today. I'm hugely happy about it. You might notice that our gear is slightly different and a little bit flashier today. Music wise, still the same old crap, but the the microphone is actually pretty nice. And even though we've got a little bit of Paddock Radio steez going on with this microphone, because it is taped to a cymbal stand, but everything else is really flash. Look, I've got a green screen behind me. I don't know how to use it yet. So that's why it's just green instead of looking all cool with trippy stuff going on. We tested it out last night with Jammin', and that was actually pretty epic. But unfortunately, I'm not quite as up with the video play as Jammin' is. So we managed to do a bit of a trade-off. Maybe I'll get him to poke the computer and see if he can make it look pretty for me too. This is strangely rousing again. I like these guys. This tune is Special Spice.
Officer whose ego's weighing in by the pound. By the way he acted, yeah, you'd think he was crowned. But show him what your mama made today and he'll come around. Well, all people getting low or get gone. I'll be impressed if you can wear it till the end of the song. There's a lot of hip shaking and breaking to be done, and I guarantee my Special Spice will have you up to the sun. Yo, so don't tell my mother, yeah, don't you think about taking another? Said it's fun while it lasts until you're out on your ass. I had a woman and I wanted a sprout, but it seemed to make no difference as she was cussing me out. I can't remember what we fought about, but the worst would seem to come around when I went without. My special hit me one more time as we sit inside this van and wait for the stars to align. I can't move and the feeling's divine, and you might think it's ugly, but man, I pay the fine. I used to say, don't tell my mother, yeah, that you're thinking about taking another. It's like my seconds to thirds, I end up on the curb. So learn from me, brothers, yeah. If you think you got straight, you're rising to discover. Yeah, it's fun while it lasts, you're out on your
to keep on giving. My mind still reeling. They say everything in life has reason. Why does my life feel devoid of meaning?
Oh, we're rocking into the heavy end of the show now. It's Paddock Radio live to air from the E4 Recordings main HQ in Newland. This is some heavy metal going out to Corey Sykes in the South Island. Thanks for joining us, bro. And a big shout out to everybody on the global Burning Man radio network. They're shoutingfire.com, simulcasting us all the way around the world. This is Let Me Go. It's tunes by Ethereum, a massive band from Wellington. Got about 20 minutes left in the stream to go. We got all the heavy stuff weighing down this end of the show. Give us a scream if you're on any of our streams, Paddock Radio Live at gmail.com, where you can drop a comment in the box and it'll show up somewhere on our stream, somewhere due to streaming magic. This is Romboy, tune's called 11th Element. Really nice and cruisy for your Sunday. These guys, they build their own instruments. If you ever get a chance to see them live, it's just insane. It's going to blow your mind. What a beautiful tune. That is Rhomboid, Tuner's 11th Element, and wow. You know, you just float away when you hear tracks like that. And this is a guy that I met a couple of years ago. Gosh, it must have been nearly 6 years ago now. The first place that he recorded was actually the recording studio that we set up at Kiwiburn. It used to be called Rockstar Dreams. And now this dude's a rock star on his own right, and we have just been given permission to play this track by his record label manager. In fact, we're going to be the first radio station in the world to play this song. It's off his new EP, Ben. The tune is called Wild. This is Aidan Kelly. He's a good close friend of mine. I'm going to go hang out with him on Bethel's Beach on the west coast coming up pretty soon, and we're hopefully going to be hanging out with some of the Te Henga Records guys out there, so stay tuned. There's some big stuff coming. We got some more stuff from E4 as well, and then we're going to be rocking and rolling and probably pick my shit up and maybe lie down again because my legs are starting to get really sore. This is Aidan Kelly. Tune's called Wild, Final Master, and wow.
Back to the wilderness, wilderness. Take me back to the wilderness, 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 wilderness. Take me back to the wilderness, wilderness. Take me back to the wilderness. I just can't live like this. Like this, I just can't live like this. 'Cause I just can't live like this. Surrounded by capitalists, tempted by the devil with delusions of bliss, spreading all this misery and hatred, hatred. Take me back to the wilderness. Take me back, take me back. Take me back, 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 back. Take me back to the wilderness. Take me back, take me back. 'Cause we are all wild, 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 wild. Mother Earth is crying, crying, crying. You hear her scream, scream, scream. The Mother Earth is crying, 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 crying. You hear her scream. Stand up, stand up, stand up with me. Stand up, we will be the change. The power's in your hands, in your hands. Hey. Take me back, take me back, take me back, back to the wilderness, the wilderness. Take me back, back, take me back, take me back, take me back. Take me back to the wilderness. Take me back, oh, oh, oh. 'Cause we are all wild, we are all wild, we are all wild. I wanna live in a world where my children can run free, run free. In the wilderness, the wilderness. But I just can't live like this, surrounded by capitalists, tempted by the devil with delusions of bliss, spreading all this misery and hatred.
This track is the Jason McIver. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why my mic wasn't working, but I had the wrong cue button. So I'm just going to re-roll that track because it's really nice. This is the Jason McIver Collective. The tune is called We Change. Just before then was a brand new, just been released. Hasn't been released? It's been released. It's been released now. We're standing in the place it was released from, actually. This is live from the E4 Records HQ in Newlyn. Doing massive things for massive brand new artists, and also doing us a huge favor by letting us use their gear. Thank you so much. This is Paddock Radio. We're live to air to the whole damn world today. Just rolling up onto the end of 2 o'clock. Got a couple more tracks to come, couple more brand new unreleased ones, and then I'm going to be signing her off. Big shout outs to everybody who's been hanging out with us so far. This is Jason McIver Collective. The tune is called We Change. It's nice.
Taking all of everything, not to take it all in. Something has to go for room to grow.
That's We Change, Jason McIver Collective. And by the looks of all the comments coming in from YouTube, I think that one's probably on Spotify, which means we've probably been kicked off Facebook by now. We got a couple more tracks coming through for you just to wind up the end of the show. This is a brand new tune, and by brand new, I mean it hasn't even really come out yet. It is this dude's first debut single. I just met him not long ago, actually, I think. Was that the same guy has? Yeah, I think it was, yeah. This is Vince Groves. The tune's called Honey. We don't know where you can get it from yet. In fact, you can't get it yet. So as soon as you can, we're going to let you know. But for now, you're just going to have to make do with this.
Honey, you've gone and ruined me. Got me caught up in all that you'd let me see. I know sometimes we don't agree, but I like when we fight, 'cause we do it so casually. Honey, you make me feel so good. We know the deal and everything's all understood. I know sometimes I get blue, but you snap me out and I'll do the same for you. My honey, honey, baby, you're so sweet. My sugar and coffee, the fruit at the end of the tree. I know at times I'll make you sad, but you and I know the good outweighs the bad. Honey, I'm here to comfort you. You know I will, and I know you want me to. There's times I feel renewed. Wherever you're going, you know I'm going with you.
Paddock Radio. We're finishing up with all the hard-to-find tracks. It's songs that you just, no matter how good you are at Google, you're not going to find these at all yet. That was Vince Groves. The tune is called Honey. It's his debut single coming out on E4 Records very shortly. And this is one that hasn't come out anywhere, that isn't going to come out anywhere, and they're probably going to be very surprised that I'm playing this song at all. This is the last track of the show, and this is a very special shout out to my friend Jamie Dombrowski down in Taranaki. This song is Satan's Sloppy Seconds, and the tune is called Cocaine Hookers Vegas. Thanks for playing. That's Paddock Radio for another week.
Well, I'm not good looking and I got no talent, and I know that I'll never be famous. So I spend my days just slaving away in search of better wages. I'm not even qualified to tie my own shoes.
You're listening to Paddock Radio.
You're listening to Paddock Radio.
Can you say, you're listening to Paddock Radio?
You're listening to Paddock Radio.
That's Paddock Radio for another week. Thank you so much for joining us. My name was Triple F. And we're going to sign out from Shouting Fire you guys can go back to your normal schedules. And we're going to have all of this stuff uploaded on our Mixcloud very shortly. If you want to get along, check it out, paddockradio.tk. I'm Triple F. Big thanks to E4 Records for having us. Cheers, guys. Offline. Nice. Nice. Super nice.